Mic's on. Are you nervous yet?
Yeah.
You getting nervous?
Getting my
Tell me if you're ready.
I'm ready.
They can hear us, but they can't see us. But now, ladies and gentlemen, look, there you are.
Hello.
Guys, look at who I have here. Welcome to the local Bizcast. My really, really good friend, Jen Errity, right here. Ladies and gentlemen,
How are you?
good morning. Hold on, I got to move that
Okay,
microphone down
thank
so
you.
everybody can
Thank
see.
you.
So, Jen Errity is here from two things because we're going to promote two things today. Number one is Spoil Me Pink. You can see this beautiful pink jacket. But also, we've got the Pascack Valley Regional High School, 27 names, internship program. We had to save time on the podcast because we only have a half an hour. But I've known Jen, I've known you for so long.
Yeah.
We were trying to
years. Yeah.
Over 10 years. I feel like it's like we have to start saying like over 15.
Okay. We'll go with that.
But I'm not getting old. That's just you getting old. It ain't me. That's for sure. So,
Our path has been interesting. We really met through our mutual friend Laura McSpirit.
Thank you, Laura. Whom, by the way, I haven't seen her forever. Where the heck has she been?
She's busy.
She probably goes to the Cloister office, right? I don't know.
Yeah, she does actually.
Yeah. Oh, she probably hangs out with the friends over there at that. So you got.
Yeah. So we were, she introduced me to you. We started doing interns with you guys over 10 years ago, and then it kind of evolved into I had a little injury working out, and I became.
Nobody gets injured. That's not how I meet people.
And then you were so kind to jump in to join us for Spoil Me Pink. So it's been a little. Now my whole family comes here. You guys are our emergency contact.
We're
not regular doctors.
ICE right there in case of emergency. I'm not calling husbands, wives, daughters, or sons whom we've known now since they were little babies, and now they're all almost in college. You got one left.
One out of college, one in college, one in high school. So
is everyone getting old?
Yes, we are.
Do you feel old?
No.
My hands are killing me today. I woke up this morning and I was like, oh my God, my hands hurt me today.
Why?
I'm getting old because yesterday I'm trying to get everybody in before Thanksgiving.
True.
And it was like just packed.
Everybody wants to feel good for Thanksgiving.
Feel good Thanksgiving, feel good Fridays. So
I got all those athletes coming home from college that need a little.
That's
tweak.
another reason why. And again, everybody's always like, oh, are you guys open on Friday after Thanksgiving? I'm like, we are always open on the Friday after Thanksgiving. It is so busy in here. And my first thing is that not only do I have everybody who's home from work and they can get in, but all the college kids. Yeah. Like it is, they're packed. And you have no idea how many people hurt themselves on Thanksgiving Day. You got that's it. I swear to God, people bending into the oven and they're lifting a 24-pound turkey and they go out. And then of course it's like the football games and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, but
we have a big football game Friday night.
You heard it here first. Where's it at?
Is it at Bergen Catholic versus Don Bosco?
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a huge one. Are you torn? Because one son at Bosco, one son at St. Joe's.
One son at Bergen.
Oh, Bergen. Sorry, not Bosco. Sorry.
We're rooting for Bergen this weekend.
Bergen this weekend, guys. I'm sorry to everybody who's over there. So, and Augie, I mean, we're not going to piss you off over there. That's for sure. But let's get down to the business because we got to talk about what are the 27 names of this thing? Pascack Valley?
Pascack Valley Regional High School District internship program. We work with Pascack Valley, Pascack Hills, Park Ridge, and Emerson. We've been doing it for over 15 years. I've been with them for 11. My fancy title is Community District Internship Facilitator, but basically I'm the matchmaker.
Everything has 26. You got to get like mnemonics. Like you got to be like the C diff. Community District, what is it?
Community District Internship Facilitator. Yeah.
C diff, yeah. All right, there you go. But C diff is a very bad abdominal one. You don't want to do that one. So you don't want an abdominal bug. But
basically, I'm the matchmaker. I'm the person that says the kids come to us, they're vetted, they come for an interview, and they say, we're interested in trying this out. So basically, our goal is to give kids an opportunity to explore a career in high school before they go to college or maybe tech school or start their own business. Gives them an opportunity to say, like, is this what I really want to do or is this not? One through college and one in college. It's very expensive to change your mind in the middle. So a lot of kids are like, I want nursing, can't stand the sight of blood. Become a pastry chef.
They find that out a little bit too late, right? And so did you see that Steve Fox was on here? And in fact, I just threw the promotional video. So it turned out to be absolutely perfect, not planned. That we were going to talk to the internship program. And he was talking about the college one. But like, how brilliant that you start in high school. This is, I'm going to take a little time. Like I have had interns for how many years now? Was it 10 years?
About 10 years.
10 years.
To be honest with you, probably had 50 interns.
It is such a mutually beneficial thing because we need the help, right? And to have young interns who are finding their way And some within the first week, they're like, I hate this thing, and others are like, oh, I want to do chiropractic. And they learn about physical therapy and they're like, no, I'm going to do physical. And they find out, boom, they're going to physical therapy school. And it is, I think what you're doing right now has got to be groundbreaking. How many people are doing internships in high school?
Not a
And
lot.
it's so, as you said, you're saving so much money, so much time. And this is valuable time, the high school time versus the college time. It's just an amazing thing. I mean, I have to commend you. Thank you, because you've helped me so much. 3 offices have grown with your support, with your internship program. And I know that these kids, a lot of them, we're sending them through these schools, and it's so awesome. And then your program is growing. Where did it start? Like, how small was this thing?
We were 20 kids when I started. We're at 180 right now.
180 kids.
30 so teacher cadets. So we have a whole nother branch of the program where we are really giving kids the opportunity to learn the teaching side of it, which is our side of the business. So we love for them to be part of it. But what I find, and just what you said, was a lot of times kids think they want to go in one area, and we say, like, you have to be a sponge, keep an open mind, trust the process, because while you're inside this office particularly is great because you have so many different providers. You have the acupuncture, you have PT, you have chiro. But then there's the whole other side of the business, which is the back end of the business, which if that doesn't happen, nobody gets paid. So it's not a job then. Then it's just fun.
We have a marketing department here because we have to market our practice. We have an accounting department because
kids find that out.
They find all that stuff. Back end, medical, accounting, billing, collections. There's a lot in each business. Again, this is just the healthcare sector. You've got people. I mean, you have all these businesses all over. Like, what are some of the businesses?
We do medical, we do law. We have a lot of medical students. I'll say we have 40 or 50 kids a year that want medical.
Yeah.
And some of them discover that's not what they want.
Correct.
But and that's a failed success, which is amazing. But
successful failure.
Or
yeah, right. I gotta put a positive spin on it.
So, like, my daughter, for example, was interested in cosmetology. She wanted to be behind the chair, maybe, possibly. She wasn't sure. We put her in a business that had that, but also had the business side of it. And while she was there, she discovered that she really liked the business side of it. The bonus to it for her was that she decided to go in a different direction, and they guided her. And I know you guys have done this for them as well, where they'll say, like, because you're with so many different adults that have taken different paths. So maybe someone's path here was exercise physiology, and now they've turned into
physical therapy or something like that. Yeah.
So, and then they can kind of explain, like, maybe they can help you with a shortcut as to, maybe do it this way. Or, like, I was just talking to Carrie about, doing the medical assistant in college, and then you can get into PA school faster, getting your 1,000 hours up, being prepared like that. But you might not know that just from the guidance department or
knows
in the
that,
classroom.
right?
You learn the theory in the classroom, then you get to apply it, which is what we are excited. And now you're applying it, and now you're bringing it back to the classroom. So back to Kate, where she was in college, she was able to, because she had the internship experience in high school, her sophomore year, she was able to get a SCAD Pro with Fidelity because she already had internship experience. If you, like Steve was saying, if you don't have the experience, they won't hire you.
Right.
And if you,
it's always been that catch-22. Like, you can't get experience because nobody will hire you because you have no experience, but you can't get experience. So it's this is
great for her. And then she wound up going into more of the marketing end, and then she wound up doing a SCAD Pro with David Yurman, and then she was coming home for internship, and something popped up. She works for JW Marriott, Plant Riverside down in Savannah, and they hired her within 2 weeks of working for them because she had already experienced working for real, learning professional skills, something you just don't learn in the classroom. It's not that we don't want to teach them. It's just you have to learn it on premise. So
that's it. It's on the job. It's real life training. I mean, that's where most of your obviously education occurs when you're there. So your basic knowledge.
And we love it. And we love to see their success. We love to hear back from the interns. I saw one of my interns here yesterday.
You guys have no idea. Like, I've known Jen for so long. This is like the first time we've ever talked like this before. I'm excited. I need another 45 minutes. Like, I'm sorry. We're gonna keep on going. No, we're not running. Okay. I'm just like, we've never talked like this before. This is really amazing what you do.
It's fun, and it's exciting to just see the growth. And and we're really, like, this year I've been a real stickler about, like, professional skills and writing a proper letter. Again, not to be learned. They don't learn how to adjust an envelope. They don't know how to, like, they're used to texting.
Right.
The students are used to texting, so they don't capitalize I's. They don't. So I'll send back a letter saying, like, we got to adjust this. I want them to leave because I want their next job to say, oh, where did you learn that? I learned that in my internship in high school. That's where
and it's just gonna look at that very basic thing that's gonna set you apart from. I mean, again, a lot of these
learning how to interview, learning how to write a resume.
100 years ago, when my sister was doing all this stuff in college, and like, that was it. That was all you had. There was 1,000 applicants for 5 positions of an internship and stuff like that. What makes you different? Well, right now it's actually a little bit easier to be different because some of these businesses are old school. And it's not texting, email, it's just letters. It's this, that, and the other thing. If you stand apart because you have those basic skills, and you guys are giving that.
But that's also what we say about like applying to colleges. So everyone's worried, especially in their school systems are very high end. They're great opportunities for AP classes, all this stuff. Everyone's taking AP classes. Everyone's president of their grade, doing a sport, all that stuff. What else can you show on your Common Core app that's different?
What sets you apart?
Internship, because most schools don't offer this. We are one of the only schools in the area that offers it. We're part of a national organization called CAPS. And so we have the reach, and they love to look at our program because, again, back to like 1,000 applicants going to like L'Oreal, for example, in college. You better know somebody inside there. The bonus to our program is we know everybody that we're placing you with. So I have a personal relationship with you. And as your business is growing, you had 1 intern, then you had 2, now you have 6. Because every time you open a new place, like I know you have a new place, you're getting 2 more up there. So next year you'll have 8.
Right.
But this is the only time, that's why they call me the matchmaker, where like I know the kind of students that belong here. And now students are asking, like, you are a premier internship site for us. So the kids will be like, can I go to Sign and Help? Well, they have to choose.
She's just saying that because we're on camera right now. But
you are the premier one, and you guys get to choose yours because you've been doing it for so long, and we like to match the personality.
Right.
So some internship mentors are very specific, and we know the kind of student that they want. So I always joke like I'm a matchmaker because like just because you're single and he's single doesn't mean you should get married.
Right.
Just because you want to
have that Yankees,
one. Yes. You can't get the ball over the plate. Like maybe not that might not the.
So you're saying that they're not going to take me for first base. My late 40s is not going to work out for the New York Yankees. Oh man.
So the excitement of our relationship is also that. So years ago, when I started Smiling Pink, which is a breast cancer charity where we give women that are going through breast cancer a day of beauty, we were at another placement we were at a place down in Florida, and my partner down there had gotten massage therapists, and I was like, oh, wow, the women loved it because they get their hair, they get their makeup done.
Yep. But
it's a chance for them to like they maybe have frozen shoulder, different things, different ailments going on, and we asked you guys to join us, and you have made every single one of our events in the last 10 years.
Just an amazing organization.
We always send someone, 2-3 people. We've had acupuncture, and the women absolutely love it. And it's and even though you guys like our last event, you had 3 other things going on that day, and sure enough, Dr. Abby showed up and took care of 15 women.
Yeah.
And it was just phenomenal, and they really appreciate it. And we're so happy that you guys have been a part.
You have no idea. I mean, this is our life. Our life. We have my core values here. This show is not about me. This is about you. Sorry. But I will say that my core values, there's 5 core values, and I wanted the first one to be the first 3. I got outvoted by my vice president and my wife, who's my partner. But the wow experience, the wow experience. And that's from top to bottom, bottom to top. So obviously my patients need a wow experience. My employees need a wow experience. My vendors need a wow experience. It's funny because I just recently had read a book, Tony Hsieh, who did Zappos, right? And the whole idea is like you take care of everybody with this wow experience. You develop these relationships. And again, we're going to talk about internships, developing relationships, connections. Your daughter is the epitome of this. She's just an absolute ninja at that type of stuff. But developing these different coalitions, these alliances, Spoiling Pink is an amazing wow experience type of organization. And so I want to be like that. And so, you always want to sit in a room with people who are like you or better. And so that's what I want to do. I want to up my game of wow. And that's what I think Spoiling Me Pink is. And it's been awesome. How long has that been around for?
We are I think heading into our 12th year.
12 years.
Yeah. So
you were there from the beginning.
I started. I'm the founder. So it started in my closet. My friend actually had breast cancer, and she lost her eyebrows and eyelashes, and we were like, you'd lose her hair, other things, but that was like a real wow. So I started taking her around to get her hair done, makeup, like just get lashes, brows. And I was talking to my now partner, who was a stylist, and I said to her, like, I'd love to like do something where we just have like a day where we go up to Tice and we like have all the stores come in. You do the styling, I bring in like the eyebrow girl, the lash girl, the hair girl, and we just make them feel better. And she's like, I love it. I got another girl. So her and our now other partner is a 2-time survivor, and she knew like all the back end of the cancer part, because really from the outside I didn't have that knowledge. It's so
difficult to know what goes into that.
She really had that knowledge, and so we came together. We had another original partner who since just went off did something on her own, but we just started doing it, and we started with just like little makeup, and we didn't even do hair yet. It was just makeup and gifts. We have tons. I have amazing partnership with Thrive Cosmetics. We've been with them for 10 years. They started joining their amazing product. They donate so much to us. Everybody just loves their mascara. And so we started doing just that, and then it progressed, and then COVID happened. So now I'm sitting here on my way to Florida, getting ready to do an event because my one partner lives down in Florida and one lives in New York, and my fourth partner, my daughter, lives in Savannah. And we're on our way down there. We couldn't go for COVID. Now I'm like, oh my God, I have all this product. I have tons of product from Thrive. I have all this jewelry. It's sitting in my basement. We're cleaning everything. Like, I got to do something. So I threw out on the internet, like, hey, anybody survivor, anybody going through this? Now, it was terrible during COVID because nobody could go.
There was no companionship. Yeah.
So I said, I'll send you a package. So I started like just sending out packages, and then all of a sudden, then ABC calls us, and we do an event with them where we do a show with them talking about just different things other than COVID.
How does ABC get in touch with you?
One of my partners had a connection, and then my other partner got on Ryan and Kelly's show, Kelly and Ryan show, and we wound up being one of their heroes, and they gave us a donation because we work strictly on donation. Everything that we receive goes straight to the women that we work with. So they get all their goodies, their gifts. Everyone that works with us donates their time.
Yeah.
So we're run on a very small budget. Actually, Carrie's daughter, Haley, did a beautiful fundraiser for us last year. So that's the connection. Everything always spreads out, which is really amazing. And we started doing pretty packages. And now I started getting all these emails. Can I have one? Can I have one? We sent over 1,500 packages.
Oh, now my God.
Grab makeup and jewelry, and I would like randomly get a phone call like, hey, I'm closing my business, I have $5,000 worth of jewelry, do you want it? I would just get a package, and all of a sudden it would show up there, and we would be able to send out more packages. And
just how funny how life works, isn't it? It's crazy.
2020 was a 2020 grad, and she's home miserable, so upset that she's losing her last 3 months of her internship and her school and everything, and she's like, well, I'll help you. So now she throws up a website. Because she's in marketing, she can do
ninja. We talked about her before, by the way. She's an absolute ninja at this stuff. She worked for me, and I know for a fact. So
she got us up and running with revamped our website, and now she's our fourth partner. She's our COO.
Do you have any idea how incredible you and your family are? Do you ever just take a 30,000-foot view of you're incredible?
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. So,
oh my God.
So that was exciting. So and now we're back on track, and our next event's down in Delray Beach, and that'll be February 23rd.
So I know obviously you had a partner in Florida, and obviously you're up here, but you guys are starting to kind of go out into different places.
We really want to do one in Savannah.
Obviously, of course.
We'd love to do it there. And we would, my sister down in North Carolina, I would love to do it. We have people in the places. We need a salon on board. We need to get our, therapists on board.
This is what the local bizcast is for. Now, the problem local is North Jersey, but we can send this down. Yeah. Where, North Carolina?
She's in Charlotte.
Charlotte, North Carolina. Who here has some connections in Charlotte, North Carolina? This is what we need. All right, go. List it out. What do we need?
Charlotte. Well, and then hopefully would love to do something in Chicago where my other friend is.
Yeah.
But in general here, we'd love to do something again in the spring. Like I said, we need people on board. Like Society 201's been a big partner of ours up in Mawa. We have local jewelry companies that will help us. Justina Kaminsky is one of our, she's a big supplier for us.
Oh, that's amazing.
And
I haven't seen you in a while, Justina. Hi.
Tashka, Beatrice from Tashka is amazing. So we've had really great partners that have bucked up and really helped us with just making sure that we get product. Haute Shore has been supplying our bags for a while. It's amazing. It's really good stuff. So it takes a village.
And as you said, you don't even know, sometimes there's going to be a new product and or service that's just going to pop up. You're like, oh my God, this would be great for that. And you just never know when that light bulb goes off.
Yeah. And even the schools have been really supportive. Every year, Pacific Valley does an amazing T-shirt sale for us. And we have a lot, because so you get nominated. Women get nominated from a friend or from a family member. And a lot of times what happens is they've come to the event, they love it so much, they nominate their next friend from a group or something. So,
right.
We're constantly getting new people, and they're very local. So it's exciting.
It affects, it crosses all demographics. It doesn't matter. It doesn't care who it affects. It gets everybody.
For the last 3 years, we've done Pink Witches Night Out in Westwood, which has been a lot of fun. Where we have
Pink Witches. Was that Halloween?
Yeah,
we do
a women's night out. Men can come too, but it's mostly women. We had 150 women this year. We started off at Craft Taco in Westwood.
Yeah,
and you can shop your way down, have little sips and snacks, and then we ended up at we stopped at The Good Life, Threads, of course, Hunt Orchard, and then we wound up at Iron Horse. And we had a big party there, and we had raffles and just a lot of fun. It was just, and then everyone's, again, the support, a donation like that, it's it's a lot of money for a little charity like us. So that support, and
incredible.
now people, it's grown because it started off with like 90 people, and then it was like 100, and now it's like 150 people. And
You have the organization again
Mhm.
from only personal experience that like when we get started with you, and we
Mhm.
donate our time. Now it's like, how can we donate our
Yeah.
time? Like you want to attach to an organization like this, a
Mhm.
giving wow factor organization. It's
Yeah.
just awesome, and it started so in your closet.
Yeah.
Look at where you're at right now.
It did.
That's
It did.
insane.
It did.
So I mean, how many women have you since what was it, 12 years or something like that? How?
Well, I mean, we sent over 1,500 packages all over the country. That's when we became national.
Yeah.
And it's usually about 20 women at a time. So, and then we do that several times a year. So, and it's been a long time. So, yeah.
Are you looking to have other people in other areas try to, bring it there, or do you guys have to go there? What would be your vision as to how you would scale this so that more people can?
I would want to be a part of it. Wherever, I don't mind traveling to it though. It takes as long as everything's in place, it's fine. The day, and it's funny because sometimes the salons, they're like a little hesitant. They don't really understand. Once they're in there, like you can't give these ladies, like they've worked the full 10-hour shift, and now they're like, oh no, I'll do one more. Like last.
But that's what I'm saying. That's,
like
you want to do this. This is like the most.
Our our makeup artist at the last second. We only had one chiropractor with us doing the massaging. But everybody made it work. We all just jumped in and helped.
Because you want to, right? I mean,
my one partner had just had hip surgery, so she wasn't able to come.
Right.
So I jumped into styling. Like you make it happen because you want to, because you see how much they love it. So
it is.
You can't.
Nothing more rewarding than that.
No,
that's amazing. I'm so proud of you. Do I get to say that?
Yeah.
I don't know if I get to say that. This is incredible. What have you done?
Now, so what's your plans for this weekend, like for Thanksgiving?
Oh, you that's a loaded question. You already know the answer to this?
Yeah.
You do know the answer to this. Yeah, I have 28 people coming over. And one of the main reasons is because I'm having a wedding in my house tomorrow.
Really?
I am. You mentioned L'Oreal. My cousin is coming back from Paris.
Okay.
She works at L'Oreal over there. She's been an expat. She got a few extra years as a result of COVID. So a little bit of benefit for her, which killed Kate. But yeah, so she knew her time was coming up. She's got engaged to a gentleman from Australia, and their wedding was going to be, I don't know if I should be saying this out loud, but yeah, so she's going to get married at our house on Thanksgiving. And then we have Thanksgiving, 28 people. I outsourced a lot of stuff, but I'm cooking the turkeys myself. I don't know how I'm going to pull this off. I got 2 22-pound turkeys. I got one brining already. The next one has to get brined tonight, and then we're going to pull this off. So I mean,
next time we do their event, that's my other favorite thing to do is events. So
you're going to be my Thanksgiving event planner now over here. So
events, I love to do it.
Look at you.
Great. Yeah,
Jack of all trades are you.
Maybe that'll be my next career. A few more years.
You've got enough careers. Let your daughter take something. And she's come
on.
I know I can't. Kate, I know you're watching because you're home. We all think you're incredible. I know. We had this great idea, and I hate you for being so smart because we were going to be all tracksuited up, getting ready for the holiday season. But you're right. If we use this material for whatever promotional stuff, I guess it looks better. So thank you for the advice.
Marketing help.
So we needed a 20-something to tell us adults, not that she's not an adult, of course. Not be silly. That's not fair. Being silly is good.
We still have a whole work day, so we have to be professional.
I can change after this. What are you talking about?
I have an interview with a student. Again, a student that had tried something and was like, it's not really for me.
Yeah.
And she's trying something else. So
pivot.
I don't recommend that. I'm not offering that multiple internships.
No, of course. But as you said, that's a successful failure because that's a great thing that somebody went in, they thought they wanted to do this, and they find out. I mean, what grade are these?
They're
juniors
seniors.
Or seniors? They're all seniors, right? Yeah. So you're finding out senior year of high school, you're not wasting a lot of time there. So it really is a fantastic opportunity.
Yeah.
And also, that's another skill, pivoting.
Yeah.
Being able to pivoting, having the guts to pivot.
Yeah.
And pivot quickly if you get it. Like it's I knew the young me, and I had so much trouble with change. And these kids are learning a super ridiculously valuable thing that I wish I learned there, which I think I'm pretty good at right now, which is the ability to pivot as quickly as possible. I think in life, in business, in relationships, the ability to pivot when you see something not going right is such a valuable ability. And I just
rise above it.
Rise above it, right?
Like, so you don't make the team, but you keep hustling, and you want, especially if you're a baseball player, like
right.
it's That's a grind.
It's like the Michael Jordan story, right?
Yeah.
He didn't make the varsity team or something like that, and his parents were like, "Good, now try harder and work better, and then you'll make it next year," type of thing, as opposed to. So I think that's unreal.
And
What
you
you're
have to
doing.
stay with the ebbs and flows of it. I think in general, like even just sports, like all my kids played sports, injuries, different things, and overcoming that, and persevering through. And I hate to bring up COVID, but like just persevering through that, and
Right.
those seasons that stunk because they didn't let kids play sports, and now we have all these especially my son plays in college, like this, you have a ton of layover at the portal, like all
Yeah,
this crazy.
sure, exactly
You have
right.
to just keep hustling, and it's gonna, if you keep that consistency and persist at it, and try to stay.
This is what I say to. I try to be a good leader if I can.
Mhm.
I want to pick my employees up from any level of my team. I want to have those conversations with bringing them to the next level. And when things go bad, you know what you can do? Just put your right foot in front of your left,
Mhm.
then your left foot in front of your right, and your right foot in front of your left, and you just keep on going.
Mhm.
And Kelly and I, we always talk about this. It's they always talk about, oh, your failures. You have to learn from your failures, learn from your failures. Well, I don't know if I necessarily 100% agree with that, because I think that you don't have to make anything a failure,
Mhm.
because all you have to do is just keep on going.
Yeah.
And that's where that came in. Like, what are you going to do? Like, that sucked for you, right? And I'm like, well, I'm going to put my left foot in front of my right, then my right foot in front of my left, and really nothing ever stops me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's a glitch in my brain or something like that, but it's
look,
led to
like,
a little bit of success.
We were talking about this morning, like that. I met you. I think it's had like maybe 2 rooms of.
Oh my God! Yeah, sure.
And now, and then they're like, oh, we're gonna open up, Closter.
Another gajillion offices.
Yeah, and then we're like, well, let's offer open Park Ridge, and then let's open Oradell, and now you guys have, here is insanely beautiful and crazy.
Yeah,
and
these are
gorgeous,
getting
and
really
you're
fun.
Joining different, and connecting with other doctors and building your network. I mean, that is a major part of internship, is like building your network. Like now, even if they don't wind up coming back here, they can utilize that. Even if they don't, we've had even students where like they want to get into Quinnipiac, and you guys have a few people that have graduated from. I'm a Quinnipiac grad.
You gotta get out of here. There's too much Quinnipiac in this office.
Making that connection and helping a student, like put them over the edge. Like looking different on the Common App, but like really having somebody behind you. It's all about who you know. That's your life. I mean, that's how we
relationships,
met. That's how I got my job.
networking.
We were talking about the other day. I've never gotten a job from just
like an ad or something. Yeah.
Never. It's always been a connection.
Yeah.
I've never ever in my life gotten a job without it. Even my internship in high school. I mean, college.
Yeah.
Was applied to Liz Claiborne. It was like 2,000 people, and guess who the CFO was? A neighbor of mine.
Yeah.
And I didn't really even know him directly, but I was like, hey, can you just like not even just know that, like have that person behind me and have that referral. Is that
talent or skill? Is that learned or not? Can you learn the ability to network and create relationships? What's your take on that? A little combination of both.
Both, yeah.
I feel like
you have to have that outgoing, like
that's. I call it here. I call it breaking my team. Like when I break somebody because they're like a little bit quiet, a little bit shy. And I know we've talked about this, and I've put this on some of my social promotions. But in my office, and I'll try not to curse. I always tell somebody, if you want something, go get it.
Mm-hmm.
Go get it. And you've got to break out of your shell. You could be a quiet, introverted person, but you still have wants and you still have needs, and there's no problem with that. That's life, desires and pleasures and everything like that. Go get it. But same thing with networking and relationships. Sometimes it's hard. You get a little stressed, like you got to make a cold call, whatever it may be. Just do it. Just do it. And then, but
my son Brendan's. It's funny because he's my middle one, and he didn't speak until he was 4. He wouldn't leave my side until he was like 6, and now he doesn't. now
he's gone.
But you see him. He's such a networker. Like he's
amazing.
Fine in front of adults, and if there's any skill, I love that he has. Maybe he's whatever he'll be in sales at some point.
Yeah.
But he really he has no problem talking. And I love when another parent will come up to me like, your son really comes straight up to me, just shakes my hand, looks me in the eye, and has that conversation. He always is noticing what's going on, making the connection. Like for his internship this summer is through a connection through a kid from St. Joe's. Like that brotherhood is very strong.
Yeah.
And just really making those connections and noticing what's around you and putting that all together. And that's what my job is. But that's what I'm constantly thinking about.
See, now you're making me think it's more learned because he was around in your environment. Maybe, and it's so we can teach this.
Yeah.
And I love it because you can see it. You're seeing it in your family. Yeah. You're seeing it in your interns, in your businesses. Your businesses are growing. I see it in my type of things. Mm-hmm. That's super valuable. So you see, I told you were going to be nuts. We're running out of time over here. 1 minute left. Yeah. Were you nervous?
Yes, I was, of course.
Are you still nervous?
Yeah, no, not really.
Come on.
You've made me very comfortable.
Aw,
You're a good
you're
leader.
so
You're a
sweet.
good,
Ladies and gentlemen,
thank you.
Jen Errity from the Pascack Valley Regional High School Internship Program, Pascack Valley, which is Rivervale and Hillsdale, Pascack Hills, which is Montvale and Woodcliff Lake, Park Ridge and Emerson. That was one side of her life. The second side of her life, which is just such a spectacular, but I mean, both of them are spectacular, and one is not better than the other. But the Spoil Me Pink organization is, it's just absolutely amazing. My mother is a breast cancer survivor and everything like that. So I thank you and applaud you. First of all, you're my friend, but what you do for this local community, I mean, local BizCast is like I think it was made for you.
Thank
you think
so
about
much.
it.
Thank you
Because
for
you're
having
just
me. I really
so
appreciate it.
amazing.
And giving me the opportunity to
No,
share all my goodies.
absolutely my pleasure.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and
Thank
gentlemen,
you.
boys and girls, on the next local BizCast, which is going to be coming to you next week, that's going to be Wednesday, December 4th at 8:30 a.m., is my other good friend, Jen Haidt, from the CASA program, which is the Court-Appointed Special Advocates Program. So tune in, Jen Haidt. I am super excited. Thank you so much, Jen.
Thank you so much.
Guys, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
We should have put on the
Thanksgiving.
post. We should have put on the codes.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Bye.
Bye.